There are finally some summonable superhero characters in Dokkan, so here we go. They are both on the same banner. Two Dokkan Oh no. Have you liked the video already? Have you subscribed for a Goku Black Rift first multi? Now here's the scary part about this. Very, very scary is that there are two reasons to trigger this. I was going to talk about this. I was going to say we might actually see multiple animations today because both Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 can trigger Zenos, Whis, and Goku Black Rifts, which of course is not a thing that you typically have in this game. That's usually it's just one unit that can trigger those. But then we got God. Now the chances of getting both of them I think is obviously very slim. Which one is it? Which one is it? Okay, that's not why we got Goku Black Rift. So Android 13 is just a bonus. But the thing I was going to say is, what if it gives me one of them and then the other is very, very hard to pull? Gamma 2, let's go. Oh my gosh, first friggin' multi, man. That was crazy. All right, so now we need Gamma 1. Gamma 2, what is up? Look at this card art, dude. It's so sick. Oh my gosh. A 4090, the brand new graphics card from GeForce from Nvidia. GeForce. It's early, bro. I woke up early for these, man. A first multi Goku Black Rift has not happened in a long time. I hope you guys did like the video and of course subscribe. And here's the thing, we're diving in. You know what, we could be here for a while. I pray to everything it's not in the movie. But just in case, we are sponsored by G Fuel. Massive shout out to gfuel.com. Go over there, use code NANO, save yourself 30% off right now on shaker cups. If you're not, you don't need to stock back up on, a tub or something, or you're just like, well, I want to get something, but maybe not G Fuel mixed right now. You can pick up a shaker cup over there too. This right here is their new stainless steel one, which is sick. You hear that? Ooh. Boom, boom. Now, what am I mixing today? The one I typically go to with you guys is Sage Mode because it is genuinely one of the best flavors they've ever released, and just so happens to also be a Naruto flavor, which is absolutely sick. Another one I started doing recently, adding in, they do have a Temp V. This is, typical sort of green flavor here. And it's, I love The Boys. And y'all watch The Boys? The Boys is so good, man. So it's like one of those shows. I don't watch a ton of TV. I don't be watching a ton of TV, but it's one of those that the second that those episodes are out, I'm tapped in. Like I'm watching it. I don't want to be spoiled or anything like that. I just want to be able to dive into the freaking episode immediately. But today we're rocking a Sonic flavor, peach rings. Yes, I'm saying this, and I hope it is still available over at gfuel.com. We were live and y'all were trying to get me to try this live because I have not actually tried this flavor yet. So we aren't live, but the next best thing, I can try it right here live in this video with y'all. Summoning for the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Now, my guess is that we have more superhero stuff on the way, especially since literally Legends, Beast Gohan, that's Rainbow 17 and 18. Just nothing. We got what was that? A Majin Buu Chiaotzu, Majin Buu Goten, something like that. And it just, okay, yeah, that's Rainbow. They were sitting at 90%, link level Tindom and everything, and just been sitting there at 90% waiting to be rainbowed, and now boom, they are good to go. You love to see it. I knew that was going to happen. It was inevitable. We're summoning for two characters. This is like a top banner. That is the one thing that sucks, is this is like a top banner. And yeah, all right, live taste test right here of the Peach Ring Sonic G Fuel flavor. Dude, I've just decided I love peach flavors. I didn't even know this about myself. Sage Mode is what taught me that. That is so good. Yeah, peach flavors are because Critical's flavor, the other one that I'm always talking about, Boom, which is the hydration line. If you don't want like the energy and stuff, you don't want the caffeine and all of that, they have just hydration, literally like a mix in for water. I've been talking about that one, and that one's literally Divine Peach. So apparently I just love peach flavors. That's what I've been able to learn about myself since being sponsored by G Fuel. So thank you, G Fuel, for sponsoring. Let's go to gfuel.com, use code Nano, save yourself some money, pick something up, and I'll appreciate it, and they'll appreciate it. And one of these days we're gonna get a shaker cup, right, G Fuel? All right. How you guys feeling on Gamma 1 and 2? They look insane. Now, you guys know I play this game heavy, played this game for a long time, and I do not like to spoil myself on what these units can do, because I know, here's the thing, for me, people are always like, what? You haven't looked at Truth's like showcase or all this? And it's like, here's the thing. I know that I'm going to hop into this game and I'm going to go until I get these new characters. Like, that's a thing that I'm going to do. If that doesn't happen, I must have gotten really bad shafted. I think I've only done it like once. Hey, what's up, Gohan? You're really old. Cool. So since I know that I'm literally going to go until I have these units, it's more fun for me to pull them, awaken them, and try them myself than to watch like someone else first. Then I'll go see. I'll go, you know, let's go see what Truth's saying. Let's go find it out. But ooh! Look at Trunks being a gentleman there. Look at Trunks being a gentleman. Okay. You know, so then I'll go see. I'm feeling, you know, let's see what my buddy Truth thinks about these units. But first, I want to use them myself. So you know, I don't tempt myself too much, but all the hype and all of that, you know, I had to go just take just a peek at what they could do. And are we in like a new era yet again on units? Because these T-Wars make, wait. Let's go! No! 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 What, dude? Are you kidding me? Let's go! Oh my gosh, I gotta get some context. I mean, you don't need much context. Look at this multi. But I gotta send a screenshot to my good friend Diddy Sauce, and then I have to give y'all some lore. Wow. So the lore here, it's always more fun when you have friends that play. It really is. Like, you know, like obviously I do still have Truth that I talk to a lot, but having Diddy these days has made it quite fun for sure. Back in the day when we had Ryan, you know, hopping on all the time, there was always that sort of back and forth to see what would happen with summons. But Diddy, a little bit of spoilers, go show Diddy some love when he posts this video, but he had quite the time trying to pull both these units. Maybe he even pulled too many of one of them without even pulling a single copy of the... Without even pulling a single copy of the other. And now here I am. Less than 500 stones in, I've got them both, and I have one of them 79%. It just adds that extra layer of like hype and enjoyment, or like whether the like, you know, the summons are bad, and adds that extra layer of like despair. This is crazy, dude. These summons have been absolutely insane, dude. Let's go, man. I wonder if I could get them to 79% before I leave this video. So Gamma 2 is now 79%. Gamma 1 is of course just base. I wonder if there is a possibility, a world even, where I could get... Okay, so I now have too many of them. Where I... Yo! Rage Vegeta Easy A win. Actually, new Rage Vegeta win. Rage Vegeta could be a Dokkan Fest. Rage Vegeta could be a Dokkan Fest. I can't believe how well these have gone. I can't believe how well these have gone. I won't lie. Top banners have always been sort of the bane of my existence. So I just, you know, like this, again, this is literally just a Dokkan Fest top banner. That's basically what it is. And so it's like, man, I just knew sitting down, I set that alarm last night. I'm like, bro, I'm going to wake up super early. We're going to dive in, and it's probably going to be terrible. And now here we are, and it proved me wrong. And I'm so very thankful for it. Oh, wait, Android 8 could be on this, couldn't he? Oh my gosh, I need Android 8s. My Android 8 is 55%. Oh, my Android 8 is 55%. By the way, I posted a short the other day. You guys should check it out. It's a real dude. I'm gonna start posting a few more shorts here and there. I'm actually having a good time with sort of the shorter form content and the vertical content. So anyways, there's a short out now if you want to check it out. Also, I did a really dope video, and then I want to get back to the superhero conversation, but I did a super dope video, which I'll put at the end of this one that you should check out, where I actually walked around. Okay. All right, androids. Where I walked around TwitchCon and got my friends and some people you might know, like Myth. You know Myth? I bet you know Myth. Esfand, OTK, you know? Anyways, I got people like that to do summons on Dokkan, and it was a ton of fun. It was sort of my way of like vlogging. For those of you that ask for vlogs, it was sort of a vlog, but I incorporated Dokkan with it, if that makes sense. So, you know, threw in some just like random, this is what happened during the day moments. And then got a lot of you guys that I ran into to summon for me as well. So I got a lot of viewers. I got a lot of other streamers. What is this video? It is game of 1! Oh my gosh, dude. What is this video? What is this video, dude? Oh my, I don't know if I've delivered on a summoning video like this in a long time. I mean, it's just constantly pull after pull after pull. Dude, the Gamma's coming through. This scares me for when the inevitable Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, Ultimate Gohan, Ultimate Piccolo, all of that drops. This scares me for that time. But right now, I'll take it because this is massive dubs, bro. Gamma 279, Gamma 169. Oh man. Anyway, so I just got a lot of people to summon, like IRL with me. You know what I mean? It's not like hopping in a Discord call. Like we were actually live on site getting people to do summons for Dokkan, and I even did some for y'all too. And it was just a ton of fun. So I'll put a link to that at the end of this one if you want to check it out. I'll also, you know what? I'll throw a pinned comment up with it if you want to check it out. So anyways, I think it flew under the radar just a little bit. We'll take a Trunks and Giru. So just thought I would throw it out there if you guys haven't checked that one out. Now, just because again, I thought it was such a cool video, such a neat video. I was like, how can I vlog but make it interesting? I'll just get people to do Dokkan summons and talk to them. We'll talk about things and get to talk to y'all about Dokkan, and yeah, it was dope. Now let's go back to superhero. So obviously we have Gamma 1 and 2, and then across the pond there, Legends has Beast Gohan, which is like, what? How did Dokkan over here get Gamma 1 and 2, which by the way, they're crazy, right? Like I said, I based on what I've seen, I think we're in just a literal new era. Like they made Gamma 1 and 2 just so dummy good. It's crazy. It's crazy, especially since Global gets them next week. If you guys didn't pay attention to the teaser, it said they would release on the 27th. So if you guys watched.
A few minutes later,
my game crashed on me. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is now that Legends has gotten Beast Gohan, the gloves are off, and at any point in time now, like not even kidding, we could be expecting something very hyped to drop in this game. Now, I still think it could be an anniversary thing. I'm definitely not past the idea that they said 8th anniversary. Again, we've talked about this multiple times, but 8th anniversary, the producers said that it is going to be someone that hasn't headlined an anniversary before. So to me, that sounds like it should be like a Gohan or a Piccolo or a Cell, or literally anything that's not a Goku or a Vegeta, or a Gogeta and a Vegeta. I mean, literally, if you look at every anniversary ever, besides Janemba, every anniversary ever is either minus this last year, of these last 2 years, is literally either Super Saiyan 4s or Fusion, nearly. UI and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, I guess, you know, as well. But anyway, it's literally always just Goku Vegeta. It's always just Goku Vegeta, like literally every single year. So to me, if they're gonna come out and be like, yeah, it's someone that we, you know, hasn't headlined an anniversary before, which by the way, in terms of headlining, I consider the DFEs, because The Dokkan festivals are the headliners. Like, if it ended up being Broly, that wouldn't really surprise me that much, because again, we literally haven't had a DBS Broly. If you want to count him since, you know, if you want to count him, then since year 5, the Broly with Chilai Limo, but before that, an actual Super Saiyan Broly from DBS Broly since 2018 on Japan, or 2019 on Global. Literally the physical one that is on this banner, by the way, which could be the thing we're about to pull. And like, that's such a hype character. And this DFE is almost 4 years old. 4 years old. DBS Broly. What are they doing? He would bring in just as much as a Gogeta would. So I think when you say headliners, I really do think they're specifically just meaning the Dokkan festivals, because those are sort of the things that they advertise way more heavy. You know, like for year 7, all you really ever saw was basically the Super Saiyan Gods and Gogeta and the Super Saiyan 4s. They didn't advertise a whole lot about Kaioken or Grade 8 Vegeta. You know, like I guess those could be, if you get super deep down into it, headliners, but I really do think headlining is the DFEs. And every year has either been Gogeta, Vegeta, Goku, Vegeta. So if you're going to tell me that it's new characters headlining, then in my brain, I think new character. I don't think Kid Goku. I don't think Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Like, I don't think like you're sort of fudging around with it and it's going to be a different variant of a Goku or a Vegeta. I think you specifically are telling me that it's not them. And at that point, who could be a headliner for an anniversary? Well, we just got a brand new movie called Dragon Ball Super Superhero that is centered around Piccolo and Gohan. So in my brain, you're telling me that, oh, you're releasing a Piccolo and Gohan as the anniversary, or something like that, or at least a Gohan, right? And in my opinion, as much as it would suck for Global, 100% Superhero is anniversary worthy. A Beast Gohan is just as hype, in my opinion, as a UI Goku. I'm sorry, I stand by that. Like, if UI Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta can be headliners, then to me, Beast Gohan can be an anniversary headliner. Now, the only argument that I will have for that is that if they did that and they didn't change the way they do anniversaries and they didn't let Global celebrate it at the same time, which I think we're at a point to where there's enough transparency between the two versions. Like, just let it happen. Let Global celebrate Japan's anniversary, and then when what would have been Global's anniversary before could just celebrate the Tanabata campaign that Japan is having, and then it's all just nice and neat and all together. But if they didn't do that, then it would suck for Global players, because as a JP player, I would be getting Beast Gohan in late January, early February. As a Global player, you wouldn't be getting Beast Gohan until July. So that would be the one argument that I would agree with, that would make it to where I'm like, well, maybe Superhero isn't the anniversary, because it would be terrible for it to be the anniversary and to not be able to release on Global until July. That would be awful. Absolutely terrible. So that is the one like decent argument that I will agree with, that I could see them not making an anniversary, especially if they are still so defiant upon just letting the two like versions just celebrate stuff at the same time. Because again, like, there's a lot of players that don't watch YouTube videos that aren't tapped in on any of the social media or anything like that probably really aren't aware of the JP version, but it wouldn't be that difficult to explain, like, at all. Like, hey, you know, drop a Dokkan now, like, you know, in December or in November, like, hey, so we're gonna be doing something for the first time ever. We're gonna be celebrating Japan's anniversary, a 3090, a gen old. Sorry, I don't know why I'm coming back to that. You know, like, hey, we're gonna be celebrating you know, the Japan's anniversary for the first time ever on Global. They'll be celebrating them at the same time, so just a heads up. Just want to let you guys know that that's coming down, you know, the pipeline, and boom, there you go. And that's like sort of your heads up and your ability to know that that's what's coming. So you know, it's like, I think that would be the best for both versions for sure, and especially if they were going to drop something that is, you know, it's always going to be desirable. Whatever comes out during anniversary is always going to be desirable. So whether it's a Beast Gohan or DBS Broly or all the million things it could potentially be, like, no matter what, if you're a Global player, you're not going to want to wait 5 months to get it. You know, like, plain and simple. Even to this day, like, I do like these gamma animations. I do. Don't get me wrong. And there's a lot of units in this game that I like, and I still stand by like the year 5 Gogeta is probably has my favorite animation in the entirety of the game, like in totality. But I've seen some people slandering the 4s and the gods animations, and I'm like, you're crazy. Those are the best animations this year, still in my opinion. I really don't think that those animations have been topped. I don't like, as much as I love the cooler units, and I do love the cooler units, I don't think in terms of animations any of those cooler units even touch the 4s or the gods. Like the 4s and gods just have such clean and cool animations. It's still very clear that they put the most of their budget into the anniversary units. Like and again, as far as that goes, I mean, you could probably break down the animation and really break down like frame by frame, you know, if you really want to get super scientifical with it. But as far as just opinion goes, from me, I think the year 7s have the best animations of the year. You know, I think there's some really good runner-ups that we've had, but like, I don't know, dude. I think overall you can still tell, as much as I think some people think that like the worldwide and stuff like that are where they put a lot of their budget, I still think it's anniversary. Like plain and simple. And like, especially when you do include the Grade 8 Vegeta and the Kaioken Goku, those animations are also really, 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 really good. So like, I'm sorry, I still think anniversary reigns supreme in terms of just like where they want to put their overall budget and hype. And obviously superhero stuff, I think maybe, hey, there he is. Superhero stuff is obviously also an exception because these gamma animations are very good. Like maybe if I really looked over like the entirety of the year, man, gammas might come in second for me behind the anniversary. And then it would be something like Vegeta and Trunks or like the Majin Vegeta active, because they really killed the Majin Vegeta this year. Like they really killed that Majin Vegeta. But yeah, I still think anniversary best animations right now, and will probably not be topped until next anniversary for me personally, or if a Beast Gohan or Orange Piccolo comes out, because like, you know, when those units drop on this game, they're going to look insane. Also, I saw some discourse on Twitter, which I threw in my 2 cents on. I'm not really sure where this agenda that these units have to be TURs before they can be LRs. Like I've seen a lot of people that really don't think, for whatever reason, that Beast Gohan, Orange Piccolo, and Ultimate Piccolo and Ultimate Gohan, all these things have to be TURs first before they could be LRs. I'm not really sure why people think that. Like it would not surprise me in the slightest if we get a Beast Gohan and he debuts on this game as an LR, because they can always bring back and do different variations. Like when it comes to these units, as we've seen multiple times, whether it be via transformations, whether it be duo units like the Goku and Vegeta we just got, they could do a duo Piccolo and Gohan. There's always things they can do. And always different things they can take inspiration from. Like there's plenty of scenes of Gohan and other things that they could use, that they could give, because the other sort of argument is that Beast Gohan doesn't have enough moves to be an LR, because you need your 12 key, your 18 key, potential active, all that fun stuff. But they could absolutely take from different games. They could take from heroes, which they've done plenty of times, where they take animations from heroes. They could take from just pure Ultimate Gohan attacks and mix that in. And I mean, Dokkan makes so much money that there's no reason why they couldn't do sort of a custom animations for Beast Gohan, and they still couldn't look absolutely incredible. Like, so the whole idea, the 2 things: 1, that they can't debut as LRs, they absolutely can, and 2, that they don't have enough animations. Bro, they can get creative enough. It is a game. It is a video game. Like, as much as I love how well they are able to emulate what happened with these characters in the anime and in the manga, it's still a game. They can still absolutely create their own thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't think any we did it. We did it. I don't think there's anyone that's going to be complaining about seeing custom animations for Beast Gohan, especially since he didn't get a lot of screen time in Dokkan. And I think it would be a massive Dokkan dub for them to do that. But I was going to say, the next time I pull a Gamma, that's the end of the video. So that's the end of the video. Hit that like button, subscribe, go use code Nano over there on gfuel.com, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.